Good morning. Deborah Mills here. Number 2 on Keen.com. Second highest rated, worldwide known. Moodsies is my main focus right now. And we're trying to get and Grammee's greenhouse, we're trying to get everything to help you build your spiritual needs with your faith system and mind, body, and spirit all together. Living with the Other Side is out live at Barnes & Noble. You are able to get it if you just Google it. If you can't, let me know. I will call my publisher and we'll get it going. Second, mystical, magical uses of mint. Little $6 booklet. I'm about to read you a little excerpt out of it. I think you might enjoy it. It gives a few little stories with it, as well as talks about mint and gives some recipes about mint. It's a lot of fun. This week I'll be doing one on sage, the sensational seasons of sage. A lot of S's there, folks. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of things. Grammee's greenhouse has a lot of vegetable and herb slips. I have a lot of onion slips, so if you need them, you know, they're 20 cents a slip. Pretty good price. I need to get rid of them or get them in the ground where I'll have a whole bunch of onions. So, you know, give me a call if you live around in this area. If you don't, I'll ship them to you. There's a way to pack them. We know how to do that. Okay, first I want to talk about the color brown. Today I have on the color brown. Color is very important, and a lot of people who belong to a certain faith will say, I don't want to pay attention to that witchy stuff. That stuff, I just want to do what people do, normal people do. But to be truthful, researchers and studies have found that color has a lot to do with the way you feel inside. If you wear red, for example, men love red apparently. They say it really is a sexual, sensational color for them. Red is a power color. Dark blue is very truthful. It makes you look truthful and full of clarity. A lot of times if you're going to go for a job interview, if you'll wear a dark blue or dark gray suit and just a little touch of red, a little red in your pocket or a little red around the neck, it makes a lot of difference in you've got that job, believe me. If you think about the colors of the flag, you know, a lot of times we think that things are done like that just haphazardly. Oh, they just chose red, white, and blue. But if you really think about the colors, red for power. This country is a powerful country. Blue for truth, clarity, and justice. And white for the purity of the system, which, you know, as we know, you know, this year, get out and vote. I mean, that's all I can say. Please get out and vote and really, really pay attention to who you want as your leaders. I fear we're just not making choices that according to who is going to lead us best. And we need to not be sheep and not followers, but we need to make choices as to who is going to lead our country back into the great, powerful, truthful, and clarity country that we are. Now, brown is an earthy color. It just makes you feel warm and safe. When you wear brown, you just feel like you're protected. You also, it centers and balances you. You feel like that you're just wrapped up in bark and you become a tree, just opening up, centered and balanced, rooted right in the middle of the situation. And wise, trees are wise. They know exactly how to get the water they need, get the nutrition they need, and produce the way they need. And so brown is a very centering color, and it's a very good color when we got a lot going on and so much in our chaos, you know. I want to talk, I'm going to read you a little bit from this expert, and then we're going to sage again. You know, I've talked about sage before, but this time I'm going to make a little booklet that has some really good recipes. You know, poultry with sage. There's sage tea. A lot of you don't know that, and I'll give you some good things in this next little booklet that sage is really medicinal for. My mother makes a wonderful cornbread dressing that I have the recipe for, and I'm going to, for the first time, put it out there for people to have. I'm sure that it's not a great big secret. She just is better at it than the rest of us. So, sitting in the council of elders, I stare into the fire quietly. Dancing cherubs tripped around the fire while 3 goddesses single-filed into the room. Old crone sat on a golden throne, staunch, silent, herself just looking into the fire. She raises her hand and tosses some herbs into the fire. The smell of spearmint, peppermint, drifts up, filling the air around us. Her eyes hold mine as she just stares, letting me feel her energy, the power she is giving, rather than speaking words out loud. On her right, pregnant mother goddess stands, with her hand on old crone's shoulder. She is dressed in a beautiful purple gown. She is big with child, ready to go into labor. She is pregnant with new ideas, new beginnings, fresh starts. On the left, inner child, small, grinning from ear to ear, sits at the feet of grandmother crone. She is twitching and dancing in her seat, just itching to get up to dance with the cherubs. She is here to remind us that no matter how serious the matter, remember to play, remember to have faith, the innocence of childlike faith as we believe in the spiritual world. We sit by the fire companionly as old crone starts to tell us stories of the old craft times. Mother Goddess pours us all a cup of green tea as we listen to the stories. Mint tea isn't just a drink, it's a medicine and a sign of hospitality, friendship, and tradition. If you get 10 sprigs of fresh mint, plus a little extra for garnish, 3 teaspoons of green tea, 3 tablespoons of sugar, or more or less according to your taste, and 4 cups of water. You boil the water and pour in a small amount in the teapot, swishing it around to warm the pot. Combine the mint, the green tea, and the sugar, or you can leave the sugar out if you don't want sugar, and then fill it with the rest of the hot water. Let the tea brew for 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and you've got good for indigestion, good for a lot of things. I know I'm talking a lot about mint, but I really feel like this little booklet will help you. There's some more tips on the inside of the booklet. There's some more stories. Remember, Moonsies is going to be the #1 metaphysical online shop for whatever faith system you are, because it's all nature-based, earth-based, and homeopathic-based. And we just are going to take care of. This is my first week of my ultra slim diet. Gonna get down for the summer, and we're going to see you next week. Bye.